hello, hello. Back at it again. So, I am excited about this session because I feel like I'm finally getting to the point where I can just explore and find things, and I'm not just in the training wheels section of the game. So I'm really excited about this particular bout of gameplay. So let's see if I can remember exactly where I was. Obviously, it seems like Ranrock is working on trying to elevate goblin kind to being the dominant magical race, for lack of a better term. He feels that the goblins aren't getting their due. That seems to be what was left with us as far as the story goes last, with, I forget his name right now, but the goblin in the little hamlet that we were in last. That seems to be what he was communicating. So what I'm curious about is where all of that forged armor came from. That's like magically imbued armor. Was that, obviously goblins are good at crafting, so they've infused magical armor. Maybe they've been doing this. I'm not completely sure what the lore is there, but I'm really curious about that, and I wonder if that's even going to come out in the storyline. But as far as story progression, that seems to be the case, and we've reached the point where the school is now surrounded by a bunch of bad guys looking for me. Looking for my character. So we're going to find out how that goes. I forgot to grab my headphones. Let me go grab those real quick. All right, all good. I can now hear the game now. I need like something to hold my headphone cable down. I guess I could maybe tuck it under my arm. Maybe that would work. I don't know. I keep like...
It's me, Gareth. Do you have a moment?
I keep like having a near miss with it knocking into my microphone, but maybe it's fine. And yes, Gareth. Or we were going to do that next. Whatever he's wanting. Let's see. What does this say? It appears that Gareth Weasley wants to speak with me. All right, well, let's figure it out.
Were you calling me, Gareth?
I was hoping you might want to redeem yourself for not having brought me that Fupa Feather and potions. You see, I have an idea for a fizzing Wisby-inspired beverage, but I'm missing a key ingredient.
Do I want to be chiding and you should be focusing on your academics, or do I want to be impish? Or it might be a little sarcastic. That's the thing with these pre-made responses. You don't always know what the tone is going to be. So Let's see where this goes and say I can't wait to see what you brew up.
You and your concoctions. I don't know how you come up with these things.
It's a gift, truly. So, I suspect the key ingredient in fizzing Whizbees is dried billywig stings. I heard there's a store of them in Honeyduke's cellar. I'd get them myself, but my Aunt Matilda has her eye on me. I need to focus on potions class for a while, not for my own.
He keeps
brews.
wanting me to
I was
steal
hoping for a secret
stuff for him.
passage to Honeyduke's cellar and grab a few dried billywig stings for me.
Yeah, we're gonna go. I'm ready to steal things, just at the drop of a hat. Yes.
A secret passage to a cellar. Sounds like a limit.
Not at all. You said if I could. The passage is
We're
hidden
gonna go
behind
with
the
the first,
statue.
the last one here.
Third floor corridor. Just tap it with your wand and say,
Couldn't you have someone buy the dried billywig stings?
They're not for sale, and you never know when the cellar's going to be locked. So, the reliable way in and out is through the secret entrance.
I can't refuse. I want to refuse this. I don't like him just pressuring me into a life of crime. We'll see.
I'll see what I can do, Gareth.
Fair enough. You shall be the first one to taste my newest brew if you can be of help. Perhaps I can convince a meat to help me with my potions homework. Get my aunt to loosen her reins a bit.
He just likes to use people.
I'll need to get those dried billywig stings for Gareth if he's to finish his latest concoction.
Or not. Could just...
A one-eyed witch
Totally
statue
ignore
shouldn't be
him.
too hard to find.
Alright. Before we go into that whole shenanigans, let's see what else we've got going on here. So... Oh yeah, so I need to speak to the portrait of Eldritch Diggory. There. What do we have here? Defense against the Dark Arts class with Expelliarmus. Okay, I do need more spells. That's for sure. And... what's this? Nothing, I guess. I'm sure it's here somewhere. Oh, no. Not yet. But yeah, let's attend class. Let's go to class. Let's be good students instead of trying to... Oops, wrong one. Instead of trying to steal things and start a life of crime. Oh, I do need to do this.
Levioso.
Thank you. Yes, let's not just assume a life of crime immediately after getting our freedom to travel around the grounds and outside of the grounds.
What are you up to now?
Have you ever been to the
I could fast travel, but this is more fun. I want to get more familiar with the layout of the castle. If I fast traveled everywhere, I wouldn't do that. Oh, I heard that. Where are you? There you are. missed where it went. Aha, there it is. First try. That's what I like to see. No time wasted.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Nice little montage. I'm sure my head's out of sync with the actual audio that you're hearing.
I hope you were able to take care of everything I had asked you to do.
Professor, I completed all of your most recent assignments.
Well done. Then you're ready to learn Expelliarmus. Pay close attention. The disarming charm may often be all you need to defeat the most powerful dark witches and wizards you might encounter. Spellcasting requires a focused mind and a steady wand. Good work. The dummy is here if you wish to stay and practice.
Let's see. Instead of Lumos, let's put Expelliarmus there.
Expelliarmus!
You seem to have the right end of the stick, but keep practicing. Expelliarmus may save your life one day.
Levioso! Accio!
Take that, dummy.
Expelliarmus! Accio! Levioso!
Alright, good enough. Now there is a chest somewhere above me. I need to find that at some point.
Professor, do you have a moment?
I do. What is it?
I wondered, did you attend Hogwarts?
I did. I am a proud member of Ravenclaw House. Why do you ask?
I was curious as to how Hogwarts has changed over the years.
I see. Well, the castle itself, as I'm sure you have surmised, is full of surprises. I dare say more than the staircases change around here. As for the students, well, they seem to get more capable every year. Although, we got up to just as much mischief in my day as you seem to now. I used to look the other way at all sorts of roguery when I was head girl. I can tell you, however, that I did once admonish a certain Phineas Nigellus Black for enjoying a sugar quill during a lecture.
I hadn't realized that you and Professor Black were, students here together.
Appearances can be deceiving. You see, I was once wounded by time itself.
Interesting.
Time itself? I never would have imagined such a thing.
Ah, well, it was the risk I took with my prior position. You may or may not have heard that I was an unspeakable at the Ministry for years.
An unspeakable? What does...
As you might suspect, I cannot speak about what we did. Suffice it to say, the job was not without its hazards. Now, I hope I've satisfied your curiosity for the moment.
You have. Thank you for speaking with me, Professor.
Keep up with your wand work. One must always be prepared for mischief, both inside and outside of the castle. So
she worked in the time room down below in the ministry's bowels. So that's interesting. All right. So now Summoner's Court is popular at Hogwarts. Students often gather near the board looking for new opponents to challenge. As one would imagine, the competition among the houses is fierce. Having defeated Natty Onai and Leader Pruitt, I've demonstrated that I'm a capable competitor. I look forward to finding new opponents. Yeah. Google is going crazy. Alright. I think it figured out that I wasn't asking it any questions. All right. Yes. So I think I'm going to do this next. Oh, should follow the mini map.
Madam. If I had to pick a flavor.
Oh, here's another key. There you are.
I still can't manage to transfigure a match into a...
Sharp was in a mood the other day.
Yeah! Getting good at that one. And now that I've said that, I'll be horrible all the way through the next few times I try.
Hogwarts has brought me and my group.
I just realized that was a big giant wooden club smashed into a suit of armor.
Revelio.
Broken broom. This broken broom belonged to Selena Wartnaby and is rumored to be all that remains after she insisted on demonstrating her experimental lunar apparition charm to fellow third years. No one knows if she succeeded. All right. Hogwarts should definitely have like a release that every parent has to sign to say, we are not responsible for any maiming or disappearances of your children.
What are you doing out here?
Challenging you to a game of Summoner's Court. I think it's time you faced a real opponent. Outside of Ronan's little lesson in charms class, Summoner's Court isn't just a game. It's a battle of skill. A test of a witch or wizard's mettle. What say?
Let's do this.
I'm in. Let's do it.
Brilliant! Summoner's Court. the ever-changing game. Akio. Try to beat that.
Akio.
That was one for the ages. Akio. All in the wrist.
Oh, I didn't realize those like expanded out.
Missed the mark a bit on that one. Akio.
I thought they were just barriers.
Nothing to it.
All right, so I don't need to knock him into that area, but I guess that's the only option I'm going to have, so let's just pull hard.
Akio.
Not bad. Not bad. Wait, did I win? I won!
Yes, you won.
We should have bet a few galleons on that round. Care to go again?
Yes.
I'm game for another round.
Grand. You could use the practice. Summoner's Court. The ever-changing game.
So avoid the barriers at all costs.
Try to
Let's
beat
start with
that.
this one here.
Akio.
Perfect.
That was one for the ages. Akio.
Yeah. Yeah, I got this in the bag.
Come on, Neander. Oh.
Ooh. I was going to bounce
I'll
off.
let you have that one. Akio. All in the wrist.
All right. I think right here, if I kind of bounce off of it.
Akio.
Perfect.
Merlin's pants. Well done. You beat me.
That's what we're looking for right there.
Bit of good luck, that's all.
I'm not lucky, I'm simply better than you.
All right, fine. You're right. You're better than me. I'll
Get
let
it
the others
right,
know you're
man.
good enough to keep playing.
The others?
I lost 7 matches in a row to Samantha Dale. The others who play Summoner's Court thought that if you couldn't beat me, you wouldn't be enough of a challenge.
Chin up, Leander. Keep practicing and you'll get better.
I suppose you're right. I'll let the others know that your metal's been tested, and that you passed.
All right, so even though I lost the first round, I still won one, and apparently we know in this game that's all that matters, is you win one.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Let's see what's around here. Anything interesting? No. Okay, then let's take a look at our quests here. I'm just not interested in stealing stuff for him. I may do it anyway though, because it's there. Let's go ahead and speak to the portrait, and then I'll make my decisions on what else I'm going to do. I really hope we get a driver update or a patch or something to make this run better on AMD cards.
Studying for potions, unless you're anticipating.
Incendio!
As far as I can see, the only potions learning best time for the history of magic. Do you happen to have any Valerian sprigs? I really wanted to have a go at a forgetfulness potion. Only I can't remember where I put them.
Yes. Hello. I just saw the little interact thing light up, and there we go.
Try riding a hippogriff.
Let's just fast travel here. Come on. Highlight what you want. This is what I want. Yeah, so that's like I feel this way with a lot of games where when you have the pre-selected responses and they still kind of pitch you into one option, I always feel like, just give me one other option. Like, give me a yes or a no for everything. I understand if it's like a story breaking thing, I get that, but this doesn't seem like it was a story breaking thing because it's not like marked as a main mission. It's marked as a character side mission, but that's how it goes. Ooh, cakes. There we go.
You wanted to see me, sir?
Indeed. Allow me to introduce myself. So few students know who I am these days. Eldridge Diggory, former Minister for Magic and founder of the Aura recruitment program, at your service. I believe you can help solve a decades-old murder, thanks to that book you found, and, in particular, its missing pages.
How do you know about the book and the pages?
We portraits hear more than you might suspect, and most of us can keep a secret. So, what say you? Surely a Hufflepuff such as yourself would be inclined to help seek long overdue justice.
I'll be a little questionable about my motives.
This could be right up my street. Even we Hufflepuffs enjoy a good mystery.
Glad to hear you are up to the challenge. Plus, I believe you'll benefit from this undertaking. My great-niece, Helen Thistlewood, can provide you with details. She's retired now, but was a skilled aura in her day. And the unsolved murder of which I speak was her case. I often visit my portrait in her home, in the nearby hamlet of Upper Hogsfield. Shall I tell her to expect you?
Yes, indeed.
How could a few pages of a book help her solve an old case?
A boy disappeared with those pages, but they never found the body. A girl was convicted of his murder nonetheless. It seems those pages could exonerate her somehow. My great niece can tell you more.
Can you tell me more about your great niece?
Cream of the crop when it comes to auras. A star pupil here, and then an exemplary servant to the ministry. And her spark hasn't diminished one bit in her retirement. She and I often chat about old cases and our glory days. No offense, but it's nice to get away from the students and converse with someone who's familiar with my legacy.
When were you the Minister for Magic?
Over 100 years ago. 1733 to 1747, to be precise. The stories I could tell you. Didn't have the chance to do all that I could. I was in the midst of reforming Azkaban when my life was cut short by dragon pox. I was sneezing sparks to the bitter end.
So sad.
I shall go and see her right away.
Brilliant. With what I suspect is your knack for hard work and her keen mind, both mysteries may be solved sooner than you think. I shall see you there soon, I hope.
So yeah, it's an interesting thing to me how, you know, in the stories as well, the portraits kind of take on all of the attributes of the deceased person.
My family has a lot of
You can still talk to them.
from my mother's side.
They'll tell you a lot of things.
Most of them.
They'll give you advice.
But cooking without magic can get exhausting.
But yet, they aren't quite alive anymore.
Students think their answer's clever. This game's the best one ever.
I wish I could do something to Peeves. Just poke him. Whatever. Poke the bear.
Hello again. Were you able to get the Honeydukes?
No.
I miss playing gobstones.
They're
on the
still
kitchen
calling
floor
me
with my
Puffskein
cousins.
Dunkeen, and you had the chance to do something about it.
Are you alright? Look like you've seen a ghost.
Let's see what path it's taking me.
I think it's a sign when you're left.
Wonder how often that portrait plays that riff and is like, ah, I was playing it for you. He just ran off.
Revelio.
Didn't realize there was a page there earlier. Flattened armor. This set of armor belonged to Sir Scattlethorpe, the Heedless, who unwisely challenged a mountain troll to a game of musical chairs. Yep.
He sold me a second ring.
It didn't update its path very quickly. What are you doing? What is going on here? Okay, I see. Oh, that has to be something I can collect. No, it's not. That's a bummer. I definitely think what complication stutters that I've noticed are happening. It seems to me that the textures are just not being cached well. And so every time I go to a location, it's having to load all the textures, and then I start having frame drops. Once everything's loaded, everything runs just fine.
Rumor is, Professor Hecat used to work for the Ministry.
I'm gonna wait on this because I've not done any care of magical creatures yet. I'm sure I probably could still do something there, but I'll wait. Hit the wrong trigger. Back at Hogsmeade.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Good thing the Ministry.
There was a place I didn't get to go while I was here last, so let's take a look. Map. I believe so. I went to Zonko's. I went to Three Broomsticks. Yes, I didn't go to Spintwitch's sporting needs. I also do. Let's see. I did go to Tomes and Scrolls. And I didn't go to Madame Snelling's Tress Emporium. Pretty sure. Oh, I don't think I went there either. Maybe I did. I know for sure I didn't go here, so we're gonna go here first. Missed it. Oh, I just glazed over it. Got it. And how full am I? Yeah, I probably need to sell some stuff too while I'm here. Ah, so I can't go there. Probably can't go there until I've started flying. Okay. No worries. Let's see what we got going on over here.
Hello. And how would one like to be styled today?
Revelio.
I first would like to steal your valuables, if you don't mind. Thank you. Now I may speak to you.
Hello.
Oh, come in. Come in. Welcome to Madame Snelling's Tress Emporium. I'm sure I've no need to introduce myself. They used to call me Snelly. Oh, Snelly, why aren't you studying to be an aura? But I showed them. They're stuck in the dust at the ministry and I'm here thriving. Absolutely thriving. But look at you. Look at you.
She has
I can
no
certainly
regrets.
see why you paid me a visit. Looking for a change, are we?
Why not, I say? What sort of change?
Some are going for that muggle with consumption, sort of death becomes me allure. But you won't find poisons here. No need for chloride of lime or ammonia when you have magic. Why don't you spend a moment choosing how you'd like to look? You can change your hair too if you'd like.
Let's take a look.
What services do you offer?
What is it you might be interested in?
Get a full head of hair. Pompadour. I don't have pretty much any hair on the top of my head, so that's why I'm kind of partial to just leaving it shaved. Probably if I went with any of them, it'd probably be that one. Yeah, we're gonna keep it shaved. These are eyebrows. I was thinking just change all the look.
You can stop by anytime.
Yeah, we're good. I don't need to change my look. I'm good. Good to know that's there, though. So we got a ways to go, it looks like. I see. Upper Hogsfield. Okay. Cool.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
No, I don't believe so. Oh, that was interesting. Just wanted to see if I could jump over it. What is over here?
Seems quiet. Too quiet, if you ask me.
Do I engage? Let's wait. I don't want to get into trouble, but I don't have to. Got a lot of digging machinery going on here.
What I wouldn't give for a cup of mushroom tea.
Too bad. Is this a Merlin challenge? Is that what this is? Or some other mystery? Few witches or wizards correctly trace the history of Scotland's indigenous nazes back to their rightful source, the 15th century dark wizard known as Yunnan Blackwood. Born Yunnan Wood to a non-magical branch of the Wood family, Yunnan was misunderstood by his Muggle parents and in an effort to fit in, sought solace in the family trade hedge trimming. He could allegedly control the blackthorn bushes with his mind, creating beautiful designs with ease. This both impressed and infuriated his rather intolerant family. Their resentment only worsened upon young Yunan's invitation to Hogwarts, where he was sorted into Hufflepuff House. Interesting. A dark Hufflepuff. It was at Hogwarts that Yunnan first met one Artemisia Black. Disowned by the Black family for her mother's dalliance with Artemisia's Muggle father, the half-blood Artemisia's relationship with blood purity was a complex one. She considered herself worthy of her mother's maiden name and blamed her father for her ostracization. At the same time, she did not fault Wood for his Muggle parentage, but rather considered him too an unwilling, innocent victim of Muggle impurity. Fascinating. So, it's a maze to solve. Without any help from above. Let's see if we can do this. Okay, that's a dead end. That's also a dead end. I may be getting hemmed in here. Okay, so this is back at the beginning, so instead we will go back this way. I know I've been all those ways, and now I'm just going back the way I came. So does it change based on the way you choose? Yes, no?
Revelio.
Or is it like a hidden chest? Ah! Aha! There. We're getting somewhere. Nice.
This must be the place Minister Diggory mentioned. Helen lives around here somewhere.
We will do this first and then look elsewhere. Is that the same house elf or a different house elf?
Seems a pleasant enough little place.
Ah, here you are. I'm pleased to see you took my advice.
The Thistle and the Badge. Helen Thistlewood, Reflections of a Former Auror. Retirement isn't what I expected. I enjoy the leisure time, of course, but I do miss the excitement of hunting magical fugitives. I know you're not supposed to admit that you actually enjoy the turmoil associated with the job, but how can you feel anything other than exhilaration when chasing a Ukrainian iron belly through a Muggle city and then obliviating all of the Muggles who saw you? Or foiling a dark wizard's plot to take over the ministry with an army of Chinese chomping cabbages, using only a single basket of bouncing bulbs. When the ministry finally makes all of my old cases public, my neighbors will never look at me the same way again. Old Madame Thistlewood down the lane is the one who put that nasty brute so-and-so in Azkaban. For now, I can merely insinuate, lest I divulge something confidential. I would hate to force my former colleagues into locking me away in Azkaban. Not an appealing thought. Well, I suppose I should check on my garden. The bluebells have been struggling this season. How sad. Or not. Depends on how she really feels about it. Dear sister, it's been some time since we've heard from you. How are things in the ministry? We continue to think of you and hope that you're doing well. You'll be happy to know that we've all made our peace with your decision to become an Auror. As dangerous as it is, you must live your life and follow your path. You are doing so in the service of the wizarding world. I am proud to call you sister. I must inform you of something that you may find curious. It seems a troll has taken up residence in the train tunnel near town. The poor thing's most certain to learn a tragic lesson about the fundamental velocity of locomotives. Right soon, Eddie Thistlewood. Just reading all her mail, all her journal entries, taking all her money. That's what I'm here for.
Revelio.
The Thistle and the Badge, Helen Thistlewood, Reflections of a Former Auror. I have a lot of time these days to reflect upon my career. I wonder if the good we did balances out the mistakes we made along the way. Did we always catch our criminals? No. Did we sometimes put away the wrong person? It's possible. Is that an acceptable risk when it comes to preserving the well-being of the wizarding world at large? I'd like to think so, but then again, I'm not an innocent witch moldering away in Azkaban. If I were, then perhaps I should feel differently. It is a quandary without a solution, or at least not one that I am likely to solve. This is the problem with retirement. It leaves one with too much time to dwell upon bygone problems, but there's nothing one can do about it. Oh, and my bluebells died. That's sad. Last one. The Thistle and the Badge, Helen Thistlewood, Reflections of a Former Auror. I'm still dwelling upon my big hypothetical from the other day. I always made certain that I could defend my decisions before the Wiesengemot, should the need arise. I was required to do this on rare occasions, and it was never a pleasant experience, no matter how confident I was. Despite what some believe, the ministry is far from omnipotent, and when I hung up my badge, I left behind quite a few unsolved cases. If I had all the time in the world, I doubt I could solve them all. But should the opportunity arise to revisit one and correct any mistakes I made, I will certainly take it. That's the only way to rest easy about my career. Never hesitate to fix mistakes, especially if they are yours to begin with. I fear that in our haste to meet our justice, we may inadvertently become the vehicle for injustice. I fear this especially for myself. I could be wrong, but I doubt it. Oh, and I'm through with gardening. I need a new hobby. So she is most definitely going to be ready to talk to us. That's what this means.
Madam Thistlewood, I met your great-uncle in his portrait in my common room. He sent me to speak to you.
I'm pleased you came. Uncle Eldritch believes the book you found and its missing pages may be relevant to an unsolved case from my time as an Auror.
Very well. I'm listening.
Decades ago, a student named Richard Jackdaw disappeared after going to meet a girl named Anne. They never found his body. When his headless ghost appeared briefly in Hogsmeade, wholly unaware of how he died, Anne was convicted of his murder and sent to Azkaban.
Gruesome.
It was in large part due to the testimony of a girl called Apollonia Black. Jealous of Anne, I think.
That sounds terrible, but I'm not sure how I can help.
Anne's alibi was somewhat labyrinthine. She said Jackdaw promised her adventure following a map he found on some pages he'd stolen from Peeves.
And you think Peeves ripped those pages from the book I found in the restricted section?
If my great-uncle is to be believed, yes. At least that's what the portraits at Hogwarts suspect. Anne insisted that Jackdaw had asked her to follow the map with him, but only after she solved a series of puzzles he'd prepared. Odd way to woo a girl. She swears she never even solved the first puzzle, so they didn't meet. Jackdaw's ghost vanished almost as soon as he appeared. Without Jackdaw's puzzle, pages, or remains, Anne was sent to Azkaban based solely on Apollonia's spurious testimony.
I don't understand. What can I do to help?
I believe Anne may have solved the first puzzle by now, but after spending time in Azkaban, she's a shadow of her former self. She won't speak to anyone she doesn't trust, and she trusts no one. If you, a student with a connection to the pages, like Jackdaw had, spoke to Anne, she might reveal new information.
So am I going to Azkaban? Am I eager? Am I more resistant? Am I accommodating? Let's be a bit eager.
I've always wanted to see Azkaban. Count me in.
I suppose it has a peculiar appeal to some, but it can be terribly disconcerting. Fortunately, being a retired Auror has its benefits. We can apparate right to her. I've escorted ministers, professors, and many others to that blasted place. Never a student, I'll admit, but I will keep you safe.
You said Jackdaw's ghost appeared briefly, then vanished. Where do you think he went?
I have no idea. Evidently, he was always a bit restless, going on and on about adventure. If I had to guess, he tired of Scotland and is somewhere on the other side of the globe by now.
I'd like to know more about Anne.
That poor soul. Never was the brightest girl, and that lack of wit proved to be her undoing.
I half suspect Jackdaw and Apollonia were merely toying with her. Who could have known he'd end up dead?
She's not held up well in Azkaban. In some ways, she blames me for not proving her innocence. I'd like to clear her name if we can.
Can you tell me more about Apollonia Black?
Wretched, vindictive girl, that one. Apollonia claimed that Anne threatened to kill the boy after he broke her heart. The Black family's power over certain people in the Ministry, along with the fact that Anne is Muggle-born, sealed her fate.
Those Blacks.
Very well. Let's go.
Steady yourself. We'll apparate together. Don't worry, I've never splinched anyone.
Do take care now, and tread lightly in that horrible place.
We'll be there in but a moment.
That family Black. They're a shifty bunch. Other than Sirius. Sirius is okay. He learned from his history. I hope I get that spell soon.
Keep them at bay for now. Though, be aware, you may feel a wave of despair. It will pass.
Thank you for the warning.
This really is a dismal place, but we'll be out of here soon enough. Now follow me. Mind your step.
I never thought I'd see the inside of Azkaban for myself.
Nasty Dementors. Not even I could convince the Ministry to send them off. There's no need for such monsters.
Careful around, Anne. She's been here a lot longer than the rest of them.
If I had my wand, I'd cast Crucio on the lot of you!
Yes. Not a great place.
You don't scare me, young cur. They teach you so little of what you should know at Hogwarts.
That witch you're with has a dark cloud over her. I can feel it.
Who's there? Why torment me further?
No one at school's going to believe this.
Now remember, Anne has been here a long time. The Dementors aren't kind.
Nope.
Have patience and speak to her quietly and respectfully.
Are you Anne?
Who's there? Who speaks to me? Is that death finally come for me?
I'm a student from Hogwarts. I found the book that you said would exonerate you.
Ah, the book, the book. No one would look. None of the mages found the pages. Methinks the feckless knave meandered to his cave. My fate was surely sealed in Upper Hoggyfield.
Are you saying that the missing pages are in a cave? Near Upper Hogsfield?
Field, ruins house, a vault concealed.
A vault in some ruins? Near Upper Hogsfield? I suppose it can't hurt to look.
Can't hurt to look. Go find the pages from your book. Helen, know you're here. Come in closer, be a dear.
What is it, Anne?
No wand magic. Casting through the demented depression.
Go. The cave. You're safe now. You have what you need. I'll be all right once I get...
Somewhere. Wherever she went.
But Madam Thistlewood, All right. I'll find it. I'll find Jackdaw's cave.
Yes, I shall. I don't know what my Patronus is going to be yet. Oh, wait, well, I understand what you're saying. On the website, it does say what my Patronus is, and I can't remember at the moment. We'll find out eventually. So, let's look at this first. Dugbog warning. Warning, Dugbog sighting. Be careful. Thanks. Appreciate it.
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
Bardolph Beaumont should have returned by now. Had by dark wizards he was.
Excuse me. Did you say something about Bardolph Beaumont?
I did. I don't think we've met. I'm Dorothy Sprottle. I was just worrying about Claire Beaumont's brother Bardolph. Only he's gone missing. Rumour is he was seen in the forest practicing dark magic. Saw him myself near some ruins with Rookwood's lot I did. I fear he got himself into trouble with the Ashwinders, especially if he made them a promise he couldn't keep. I'd help search for him myself, but no one will risk encountering Ranrock's loyalists. They seem to be everywhere.
There's maybe a path to some dark magic. We'll see.
Why would Bardolph want to get involved with the Ashwinders?
Oh, he had a terrible run-in with Ranrock's loyalists. Changed him. He vowed never to feel powerless again. I think he sought the Ashwinders out to learn their secrets. Victor Rookwood, at least, seems somehow immune to Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think Bardolph may have simply run off?
No. Bardolph's run that shop with Claire his entire life. He'd not give it up for anything. He swore he'd be back in a fortnight. My instincts are that he's been held captive, or worse.
I can certainly look out for him.
Any help would be appreciated. You might speak to Claire first. Perhaps she has some insights that I don't. I can tell you that Bardolph was last seen in the forest wearing a particular woolen jumper, one that Claire knitted herself.
How sweet.
Claire will be at her shop if you want to speak with her.
I'm not going to go after all these chests because I don't want to fill up on stuff.
Ranrock's loyalists are a menace. What can be done?
Madame Beaumont, might I speak with you?
Yes? What about?
Mrs. Sprottle told me a little about your brother's disappearance.
Oh, dear Dorothy. She'd go looking for Bardolph herself if she could.
She mentioned dark magic and even the Ashwinders.
Despite my repeated warnings, Bardolph's been experimenting with dark magic near the edge of the forest. I thought perhaps he'd get it out of his system and it would gradually stop. But then one day, he didn't come home.
Could Bardolph have run off?
No, he'd never leave me here alone. He did speak of going to talk with Victor Rookwood. That worries me almost more than his attempts at mastering dark magic. Rookwood is as dangerous as Ranrock, in my opinion.
Is there anything your brother took with him that might help to track him down?
Only his satchel, journal, and a woolen jumper I knitted for him. That's all I can recall.
I'll let you know if I see or hear anything about him.
Thank you. How kind. I'd be so grateful to learn where he is. I know in my heart he's out there. Do be careful.
What do you have for sale?
Bardolph, where up? Upper Hogsfield is being terrorised by Ranrock's
So she's
loyalists.
got ingredients.
It's not right.
They're pretty cheap. I think I'd rather just sell some stuff though. So let's just get rid of all these blues.
Marvellous. I could always use more of these.
That was higher stats, but it's fine. I'll call that good.
Thank you for passing through.
I couldn't help but overhear. Did you mention Ranrock's loyalists?
I did. Never imagined they'd act this deadly. I'm Claire Beaumont, by the way.
Nice to meet you.
Ranrock and his
already
followers have
talked,
set up
but-
camp here.
Oh,
No regard
this is who
for
I am,
our
by the way.
beloved hamlet or our livelihoods. Ruthless. My brother Bardolph dared to stand up to them and ended up in St. Mungo's. I'm simply at my wit's end.
You said Ranrock's loyalists have set up camp here. Where, precisely?
To the south, across the river. Last I heard, there were several loyalists in each camp. I won't go near them.
Why don't you simply leave the area for now?
Upper Hogsfield is my home. Baldolf and I grew up here. No, we are standing firm. Once my brother returns, then we shall decide what to do next. He's gone to seek Victor Rookwood's advice. I didn't approve of that idea, but perhaps in the end it will help.
Or hurt.
How did your brother Bardolph end up in St. Mungo's?
Baldolf had spent the entire day hand-picking herbs and roots for us. When a group of Ranrock's lot appeared and demanded the harvest for themselves, Bardolph refused. In their anger, they hurled him against a rock and robbed him. The moment he left St. Mungo's, he vowed revenge. I worry he may be dabbling in magic that he will one day regret.
I'm unfortunately quite familiar with Ranrock's loyalists. Perhaps I can do something.
Much as I would love to be rid of them, I wouldn't want you to risk injury, or worse. Please be cautious.
Yes, thanks for not just saying, okay, great, perfect, risk yourself.
This is our home.
Excuse me, Mrs. Sprottle. Any news on Bardolph Beaumont's disappearance?
Didn't realize they're the same person.
Afraid not. I've spoken with Claire, still worried sick about her brother. He was last seen heading towards the forest with one of Victor Rookwood's lot.
It seems as though things are getting worse. Best be on my guard.
So let's see. Got multiple things going on here, so... Suggested level for that is 17. I'm not there yet. But this one I'm ready for. And that one I'm ready for. Let's go ahead and do the Goblin Encampment, and then we'll move on to the main quest.
You are most kind.
He deserves that. All right, let's cut across fields here. Okay. Ouch.
You fight about as well as a puffskein. I won't rest.
Told him to dodge, he didn't do it.
You will regret. Someone's here. One less shoot. Ooh, this shouldn't take long.
I gotta remember what I'm doing here. I keep hitting jump instead of dodge.
Get accustomed to that.
Incendio.
No!
Accio.
I will make you pay.
Alright.
One camp down, one more to go.
I'll get better as I do it.
Revelio.
Alright, nothing of particular importance here.
Such arrogance. You've been...
Accio! Incendio!
I won't rest.
Levioso! Accio!
Well, you're nicer.
Potato! Stupefy!
I was trying to do a spell and it wasn't charged yet.
Levioso! Incendio! Accio!
You won't get away with that.
Levioso! Incendio!
I was hitting the wrong button. Where is he?
One less human. Still hoping to survive this, are you?
Incendio!
No!
Potato!
Well, I won't rest.
Accio! Levioso! Levioso! Incendio!
Thank you. There's another one over here somewhere.
Let's get this over.
Accio! Levioso! Incendio! You only have Ranrock to blame. Both camps cleared.
Aggressive.
Madam Beaumont will be glad to hear that.
What do we have in here?
Revelio.
Nothing.
This place has seen better days.
How do we get in there?
Revelio. Incendio.
It's two. Need like probably Descendo or or maybe not. I can just hit it.
Shame I didn't have an audience for that one.
I didn't catch that message soon enough. Don't know what it said. Gear slots fall. Always. I'm not going to delete stuff right now, though.
Abandoned long ago, no doubt.
Maybe I can sell stuff here and then go back and get that chest.
Hello. Do you have anything for sale?
That I do, but what's a student like yourself doing out here? Got yourself lost, did you?
Yes, when in doubt, always hit it.
Just exploring the countryside a bit.
Aye. Nice to break the routine now and then. Bit of a wanderer myself, in fact. Name's Leopold Babcock, and I am indeed here to sell. Now, for someone like yourself who is also prone to wander, I cannot understate the importance of keeping some Wiggenweld potion on hand.
Indeed.
I wouldn't dare set foot in a place like the Forbidden Forest without a steady supply. What do you say, my young friend? A measure of safety for the path ahead?
Something to consider. Thank you for your help, Mr. Babcock.
Aye, let me know if you see something you like.
What do you have for sale?
See if there's something you need.
So, let's see. I probably should get the Wiggenwell potions.
Thank you for your patronage.
I wish it showed me how many I currently have. But it doesn't seem to.
I shall hope to do business with you again.
Okay, that'll probably do for now.
That's been a pleasure.
All right, I need to take a quick break real quick, so I'll be right back. All right. Sorry, I had to make a phone call. But we're all good now. And now it's super dark. Part of it was my TV. When my TV stops having activity, it goes dark for a bit. But once it wakes up, we're all good. Alrighty, so I know I need to go to Claire, but where am I going for this other quest? Right here. Okay, so that'll work too. So we'll keep that marked on the map. Yes, ancient magic traces. Additional capacity added to your ancient magic meter. Oh, that's good. I need some more. Okay. I've already read all these. Let's see. This is plus 40 defense, so let's grab that. These are the same. Ooh, I do like the look of that. That's pretty cool looking too. And it's still got some gold. Still kind of Hufflepuff related. Okay. I don't think I have any handles that I want to use. Nope. Alright. Let's move on. Don't charge at me. Can't jump over fences. That seems like an oversight. There, I jumped over that fence. Giant purple toad. Grab some leech juice while I have the chance. Eternal energy to run.
Wonder who lives here.
Who lives there?
Spare a Canuck, a Thickel, a Galleon.
I do miss the bustle of business.
Hello, Madame Beaumont. Good news. I was able to clear out Ranrock's camps.
I don't look weird at all.
You cleared them out? How?
I managed to catch them off guard.
When my brother returns, this news will mean the world to him. You saved our hamlet, my young friend. This will not be forgotten. I fear for other hamlets, truly. Ranrock and his lot are unlike any goblins I've ever seen.
I should be going now. Thank you.
Thank you. sincerely.
Alright. So let's find this cave spoken of. Down there. What's the best way down? Looks like this is probably it. There's a creature, enemy of some kind over here. I want to see if I can shuffle my way down. Maybe a bad idea. I did it. Me up. Guess I didn't need to go up there. There's enemies of some sort around here. Keep my eyes open.
This must be the place Anne told me about.
Looks like it's lit. So I don't need lumos.
No one's been here for ages.
Let's see. We have a chest here.
Revelio.
What do we have here? Gold.
Incendio.
Ah. Oh. Can I not burn them? They're black. Huh. So I can't burn them, but I can pull them. All right. Or maybe because I burned them, then I could pull them. Maybe.
No.
Okay. It's a puzzle.
How did you do this, Jackdaw? Revelio. Accio. You'll not outfox me, Jackdaw. Accio. You couldn't outwit me, Jackdaw. Now, where's the clue you left behind?
Being a bit cocky here. My dearest Anne, well done. You solved my puzzle. I knew you were a kindred spirit and the only one with whom I could truly share my adventures. Meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest as soon as you can, and I will show you the map that I mentioned. There is no telling where it will lead us. I found it on pages that Peeves ripped from a secret book, and no one else seems to be able to find. I haven't... Oh. Oh, yeah. There's a period there. It kind of blends in with the D. Okay. I haven't any idea what lies ahead, but I'm glad to know I shall share my future with you. This is only the beginning, Richard. P.S. I am terribly glad you found this, as I would have gone on alone if you did not. And what fun would that be? He went on alone, and it cost him his life.
A note from Jackdaw. Anne never found it. So how did he die? Was she to blame at all? This looks intriguing.
What does?
Revelio.
What looks intriguing? When he says stuff like that and I don't see anything, it makes me question what's going on.
Could it be? Has someone solved my puzzle after all these years? Well done indeed. Richard Jackdaw, at your service.
The Richard Jackdaw. I heard you disappeared years ago. You have some explaining to do.
I do? That was my puzzle you solved. What are you doing here?
A retired aura, Helen Thistlewood, told me about a map you stole from Peeves, and then Anne told me about a cave.
You saw Anne? Broke my heart. I had to go on without her. Probably best for her in the end. Dare I ask? How is she?
I'm not going to be as rude to say you ruined her life, because I don't think that's true.
She was imprisoned in Azkaban for your murder. I fear the Dementors have taken an irreversible toll on her.
What? Azkaban? Oh, poor Anne. I had no idea. I thought she'd written me off. I've been travelling the world for years to mend my broken heart. I came back here only recently, on a whim. I must speak to the aura you mentioned and see how I can help Anne.
I'm glad to hear it. Before you go, would I still be able to find the pages with the map Helen mentioned?
I'm almost certain I dropped them in the cave the moment I was beheaded. They're bound to be mouldering away with the rest of me. Tell you what, meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll show you precisely where to find them.
If you don't mind me asking, how did you lose your head?
I was having a look about when I suddenly sensed a refreshing breeze, after which I felt, well, lightheaded. That's all I remember. Hence, if you do find yourself in a cave, be prepared. I can't tell you what for specifically, but you seem a perceptive sort. Beware a light breeze.
Whoosh.
How is it possible to steal from Peeves? A poltergeist?
I didn't steal the pages from his ghostly form. I merely found them in his wake of destruction. He has a penchant for wrecking things. Books, bottles, suits of armor, whatever's likely to cause the most chaos. Found them on the floor outside the library where he discarded them. Not my luckiest find, all things considered.
Helen mentioned Apollonia Black. Did she set up Anne to take the fall?
Have you never met any members of the Black family? They can be rather vindictive. Once Anne showed an interest in me, Apollonia couldn't let it alone. That her own heart had grown cold simply didn't matter.
Thank you. I need to find those pages to help a friend.
I shall see you there.
Yes.
A castle. Must have been quite stately in its time.
Oh, is that what's over here? I don't know where that audio is referring to, but okay. I assume I need like Descendo on that, and then I can use it as an elevator.
I should investigate.
Servus. I won't investigate yet.
Seems a pleasant enough little place.
Before I do that, let's check this real quick. Okay, so yeah, I don't have anything else there. I do have new enemies right here. Though invulnerable to most types of damage, Inferi cannot abide warmth and light and are therefore susceptible to fire. After an Inferius has been burned, other damaging attacks will have full effect, providing a few more options to destroy these abominations. A burning Inferius's impending attack provides the perfect opportunity to capitalize on the explosive power of Bombarda. All right. Some more decorations. My first creature find. Giant purple toad, a large magical toad with warts that are useful in potion making. Hint, hint, hint. That's better. Starting to look a little crazy here. Ah, if I could change the color of that, I might would do it. Yeah, I'm not into the hats so far. And let's change the appearance of these. Let's go with I may just go with nothing. That's what I was using before. I'll go with nothing for now. Schwinder eggs. A lot of moonstone. I'll tell you that.
I swear, none of you'd have a head left on your shoulders if you didn't have me keeping you in check.
They are out of my league.
I find the rarest beast in the forest, I do. You're lucky if you find a rat.
This is where the Inferi are, aren't they? Yep. All right, let's get them.
Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Protego. Stupefy. Incendio. Incendio. Accio.
So yes, you have to hit them with fire before you can do anything else. Or you hit them with agent magic. Oh, it's locked anyway, so psh. I got crafting materials. Ooh, it's level 20, but I gotta pass it.
Levioso. Accio.
Oh, that wasn't too bad. But where there's one, there's usually more. What do we have here?
Revelio.
Nothing special other than beware of spiders everywhere. I guess I will.
Accio.
Come out before I find you. I heard something.
Levioso. Accio. Expelliarmus. Incendio.
I shall be covered in sight!
Accio.
Take that.
Your poaching days are over.
So maybe I can take them. At least 2 at a time.
Revelio.
Uh-oh.
Incendio.
Tried to get at it and wouldn't let me.
Accio. Incendio. Revelio.
There's 2 of them because I saw another one. There you are.
Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Incendio. Accio. Levioso. Protego.
I had wooden beams getting in my spell's way. There's a lot of things over here.
Levioso. Accio.
A sheep in wolf's clothing? At least according to my ancient magic, that's what that was.
Reduction. Confringo.
I'm not going to poke that bear.
Reduction. Confringo. Reduction. Confringo.
I guess I will.
Levioso.
Don't go down easy.
Accio. Levioso.
Better not be a trick.
Accio. Levioso. Incendio. Accio.
Potato! Better luck next time. Confringo! You'll feel that tomorrow. If you look at Confringo!
Accio.
Must your kind be so violent?
Yes, I know. Concentration 3. We can weld potion. Gold. I was trying to break one of the shields with ancient magic, but it wasn't giving me the option.
Levioso. Accio.
It isn't Nora Treadwell.
Incendio.
Afraid to take a hit, are you?
No one takes one of mine. Running home.
Accio. Levioso. Protego. Stupid one.
This isn't a fair fight. Oh, I never
stupid one. Accio. Incendio.
You may want to. No. Stupid over luck.
Accio. Protego. Stupid one. Incendio. Stupid one. Stupid one.
Marvelous strike.
Stupid one. Accio.
Didn't do anything about that. Here, come up here. Come up here.
Accio. Incendio.
To get my claws
Accio. Levioso. Incendio. Protego. Accio. Levioso. Incendio.
All right. There's more around here behind me somewhere. Oh, it's all those webs, so. I see, I see. And I can't break that, I assume. Nope. Cruelty 1.
Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Accio.
Thank you. They're gonna come out? No?
Incendio!
Ouch.
Eight legs is simply too many.
Yes. Alright, I cleared it out, but I can't free our little friend there. So let's move on. Some reindeer. We're just gonna run away. They'll let us.
Could it be a Merlin trial? Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. Incendio.
Spiders jumped out at me over there, so I think I gotta be prepared for that.
Accio. Levioso.
Take it. Alright.
Incendio.
Work this time. What else have we got?
Revelio. Incendio.
There's one.
Revelio.
One more over here. That's my big question. It's time. Okay, I just see that one. So we're gonna hit this, run up, hit the other, run up, hit the other.
Incendio. Revelio. Incendio. That's
There we go.
Settled.
I thought so. Wonderful. Hello, centaurs. Just keep moving. Don't want to bite off more than I can chew.
Oh, I shall enjoy this.
All right, here we are.
Here I am, as good as my word.
We meet again, Richard Jackdaw.
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised to see you. It would take the patience of a Hufflepuff to track down these pages.
Well said. Now where do we go from here?
Follow me. I shall lead you as far as I can, but I fear I may remain a tad reluctant to revisit the scene of my demise. Keep your eyes open for a bird bath. When you find it, say intramuros. I think it's Latin. Or Greek. As you can imagine, I never paid much attention in school. Shall we?
Indeed.
Aside from the bird bath, anything else I should look for?
Indeed. A few landmarks, a stone bridge, a waterfall, and, if I recall, a lake. You'll see.
You've been very helpful. Thank you.
Surprising how much of this is, rather unfortunately, coming back to me. Yes. You know, the closer we get, the more I'm remembering. Probably best I leave you to it. Simply stick to the path and keep a sharp eye out for that bird bath. Adieu. Is that Latin? Or Greek?
Let's see what happens here.
Accio. Levioso. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
I want it. Thank you very much.
Protego. Stupefy. Stupefy. Expelliarmus. Accio. Levioso. Incendio.
Take that. It went better than I expected it might.
Nothing to do now but keep going. Revelio.
Anything? Nothing too crazy.
Incendio.
Let's look at these enemy entries in collections. That was earlier. Poacher Duelist. Among the quicker agents of Rookwood, these witches will surprise their opponents with back-to-back attacks. Their powerful Reductor Curse cannot be blocked by Shield Charm, but interrupting that cast with a Severing Charm will spin them to the point of losing control and hitting one of their own gang. Poacher Stalker. These wizards are skilled at deflecting simple attacks, so their shield charms must be broken first in order to defeat them. As they warm up, their blasting curse freezing them with Glacius will have a devastating effect. Poacher Animagus. Some poachers in Rookwood's organization have become Animagi, who can transform into the same animal, a ravenous wolf. When in their Animagus form, they must be weakened and forced back into human form before they can be properly defeated. The transformation spell, however, can catch them off guard and revert them in an instant. Interrupting their Reductor Curse with a Banishing Charm will cause them to lose control of their spell cast and hit one of their own gang. Thornback Scurrier. All types of magical spiders are quite vulnerable to fire, especially at low health. Fire attacks will ignite the spider while it is low on health, causing it to skitter about frantically before it dies. If it takes further damage before it dies, it will explode, hitting targets nearby. When these spiders begin to burrow, Flipendo will rip them out of the ground, dealing massive damage. Thornback Hatchling. These deal light damage, but that can add up quickly when a swarm of them attack relentlessly. These are easily defeated by almost any attack and will even die when they strike a simple shield charm. Yeah, I've already looked at this one before. Thornback Matriarch. This monstrosity rears up as it is about to strike its target, and a powerful bite that breaks through shield charms. With a powerful bite that breaks through shield charms. The most obvious defense is to dodge out of the way. As it rears up, ripping it downward with Descendo will catch it off guard. I need these spells, man. I need these spells. And increased damage with Crucio with Puffskein Fur, which I don't have that yet, and I don't know if I will. Significantly increased damage of all damage spells with Kneasel Fur. Okay. We got some collecting to do. It's blocked to me right now. And those are not better than what I have, so. What did I miss? I missed something. Eyewear. We're all good. Combat challenges. Dragonhide Protector Cloak. Defeat 20 Dark Wizards for that. Ooh, just 5 more goblins that I need to defeat. Not many more in Fear Eye that I need to defeat. Not many more spiders I need to defeat. 5 mongrels. And that's dueling feats. Alright. Thank you. Alright. Let's move forward. So fire for all these...
Incendio!
All these spiders is the important part.
The waterfall. For a thief, Jackdaw's surprisingly as good as his word. Revelio.
Find the cave where he died. What do we have here? Puffskeins. I'll leave them be. Don't want them to attack me. That would be bad.
Something oddly solemn about this place. Such regal creatures, stags.
And a flue flame is over here. That's good.
There it is. Just as Jackdaw described.
Whisper the password.
Intramuros.
Aren't you a little far from home?
Renrock knew you'd eventually lead us to whatever it is you're hiding. If only Renrock were here to see.
I hit block. That was delayed.
You're so very weak. Oh.
Why do this out longer than necessary?
Goodbye.
No risk those loyalists will report back to Ranrock now. Let's see where Jackdaw has led me. Revelio.
Beware of light breezes. That's what I need to remember in this cave. If I feel a light breeze, there's a problem. It seems my camera froze. Hold on. There we go. That was weird. I just had to basically tell it to stop referring to my capture card and then tell it to refer to my capture card, and then it came back on. Alright. Beware the breeze.
I wonder how big this place is.
Let's check up here.
Revelio.
Those are dead spiders from the cave-in.
These rules must have something to do with opening this
I was
door.
pointing at this one.
I can shoot the symbol, but it doesn't stay lit for long. Incendio. Impressive. That must be where all this leads. Someone didn't want casual visitors down here.
These torches are really interesting.
I wonder if any of my spells will let me through this.
Away with you. So I know I probably need to go that way, but let's explore a bit in this cave.
I'm not going to touch those. Accio! Protego! Incendio! Levioso.
No.
Revelio.
We have a little chest over here. Or it's a bag. Okay. Someone else left some things in here. Before I open it, I don't want to have full gear. Ooh, I've got one more slot. Let's see. Let's get rid of this, because I don't want to have to come back and look at this again. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Don't need that. Don't need the gardener's robes anymore. So that's better than what I have. So I'll put that on. Get rid of that. And what else we got here? Puffskeins. Didn't look at that earlier. Puffskeins are round and fluffy beasts, soft enough to cuddle but tough enough to be thrown around. Puffskeins will eat almost anything, but their favorite meal is bogies. They are common household pets for wizarding families because they are easy to maintain. They will eat anything, including humans. Which one? This one. Spider Slayer armor. I just need 10 more spiders and I'll have the helmet. Nice. Onward. Geometric house cloak. That looks interesting from the little picture there. It's not as good offensively. Ah, that's pretty sweet. I'll go back to that though. I like that better.
If I could summon that platform to me, I could likely get on it. Accio!
I saw you, spiders.
Accio!
All right.
That's
the wrong one, dude. I gotta hold it. we have here?
Revelio. I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be?
Okay. I'm curious how far you have to fall for it to damage you, since I've not experienced that yet.
Levioso. Potato. Stupefy. Accio.
Don't mess with me.
Another puzzle. Well, if Jackdaw could solve this, so can I. Incendio.
Oh, it's up there?
Perhaps the next symbol is hidden somewhere.
Oh, okay. So it doesn't have to be flames, it's just magic in general.
Remarkable. Revelio.
I see you. They're gonna jump at me, aren't they? Jump behind me or in front of me?
Revelio.
The motion's kind of weird when I aim. It moves kind of automatically to an extent. Hit him! Oh well. I got a few of them.
Revelio. That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign of him.
Exactly. I thought he was shady.
Accio. Revelio. It's a good thing Jackdaw didn't fall down there. Accio.
I'm gonna go this way first.
Incendio. untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave.
No, he wasn't.
Levioso!
Can't do anything with that.
Incendio!
Bunch of egg sacks.
Incendio!
Come on out. Yeah, they glitched in the wall or something.
Incendio! Levioso! Accio! Expelliarmus!
All right. Apparently, Expelliarmus did a little bit to stun that other spider in some way.
I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be?
Scheming. Scheming my death. Alright, so into the middle. Okay, this is where I came from. I don't need to go back that way.
Accio! Potato! Stupid one! Levioso! Stupid one! Stupid one! Incendio! Stupid one! Accio!
I'm getting the hang of it. Alright.
Revelio.
Got some sparkplum juice here. Chest over there, chest down there.
Not a headless skeleton in sight. But I may as well help myself to this. That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign of it. Revelio.
Yes, there's something very fishy happening here. I feel like I'm missing something this way, because that's going the way I need to go. But I haven't gone over there yet.
Accio. Revelio.
Happy I came back.
I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be? Accio.
Okay. So...
Revelio.
Really curious, did he like come here with the intention of doing something to get his girlfriend in trouble, or what?
Accio! Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Not a headless skeleton in sight. But I may as well help myself to this.
I'm definitely getting a lot of stuff. An untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave. Alright, I got too much gear. Because there's too much gear in this place. Okay, so I gotta get rid of some stuff. No, I haven't got a lot of cloaks. Let's see here. Could get rid of that and go for lesser stats, more expensive item. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I want to keep the valuable stuff if I can. I like the look of that, but I'm just not going with that. That's less anyway, so let's get rid of that. Go ahead and get rid of that. No headwear, please. Alright, I've done 5 out of 40 spiders there. Collections, clothing, helmet. What did it say? Helmet for the bravest killer of arachnids earned by defeating spiders. Okay. But it says something clever, but no. Alright, let's try this again. Checked gloves. Royal Chinese Fireball Scarf.
Revelio.
Okay, well. That is done. We are going to... Bring this back over here and then come down here. that's where I came from. So this is the only other direction I can go.
There it is. The bridge, it's almost complete.
There's a big spider over here somewhere. A few of them, actually.
More spiders. These can't be what the head of Richard Jackson. Accio! Protego! Stupefy! Stupefy! Stupefy!
I knew there was a big one coming.
Incendio! Accio! Expelliarmus! Protego!
Ouch.
Accio! Incendio! Farewell, monster. I can only imagine how these spiders have multiplied since Jackdaw came this way. Revelio!
I thought I wasn't going to get some of those spells off, but I did it.
Incendio! Accio!
Wrong button.
Revelio! That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign of him.
Where's the other one? Okay. Oh, that one just... It wasn't activated again, I didn't notice. I see a big hulking thing at the end of that bridge.
Must be getting closer to Jackdaw's remains and those pages.
Right here.
There's Jackdaw looking dead as ever. What happened here? Might it happen again? Here it is. The map that brought your doom, Jackdaw. Is there something beyond
I believe
this
so.
one? Protego! Stupefy! Accio!
I hit the button. Come on now. Oh, I saw that.
Levioso! Protego! Stupefy! Accio! So many brutes. Incendio! Stupefy! Levioso! Accio!
Ah, come on.
Protego! Levioso! Stupefy! Accio!
Time for the the big guns.
Accio. Levioso. Incendio. Accio. Protego. Levioso. Incendio. Expelliarmus.
Next.
Levioso. Accio. Expelliarmus. Protego. Expelliarmus.
That's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted.
Protego. Incendio. Expelliarmus.
Thank you.
What? That's unnerving. What's happening?
Ancient magic.
Revelio.
Doesn't look like I'm missing anything.
I've seen this before. In Gringotts and the restricted section. Where am I? Oh no! The room's starting to flood.
Oh no!
How am I being protected? What sort of magic is this?
Am I really here?
I can only hope this magic protects me until I'm able to make my way out of here. What is this place?
Can it be?
It's you.
Has someone finally found our map chamber?
I recognize you from the Pensives. You're Professor Rackham.
I am indeed. I must confess that I am surprised to see someone so young standing before me.
I'm the same age that you and Isadora Morganach were when you started at Hogwarts.
You've paid attention, and might I presume you share our ability?
To see traces of ancient magic? Yes, sir, I do.
As you have likely realized by now, our ability gives us a unique relationship with all forms of magic. We can access expressions of magic that few others can. Opportunities will arise that allow you to sharpen this rare talent. Do not squander them.
I won't, Professor. Thank you.
We have much to discuss. But first, a map found in a certain book led you here. Place the book on the pedestal.
I don't have the book with me, sir.
That is unfortunate. I'm afraid we must pause our conversation until you return with the book.
The statues and carvings in the house on the cliffside, those are of you. Are you a seer?
I am.
Did you know that I would be here?
I cannot say more at present, except to say that your presence here does not entirely surprise me.
I'm a bit confused, sir. Why is this room called the map chamber?
I assure you that all will be clear once the book has been placed on the pedestal.
Very well. I'll retrieve the book right away.
Good. We shall speak again once the book is in place.
So, we should have had the book the whole time. He's not going to give us any information. Your connection to ancient magic has unlocked talents. You will receive 1 talent point each time you increase your wizarding level. You have new talent points to spend in the talents menu in your field guide. You've earned talent points starting at level 5. You may spend these talent points as you wish to enhance your spells, to increase your combat powers, stealth, and more. Choose wisely. Talent points may only be spent once, so the number of talents you acquire will be limited. Return here often to see what new and powerful talents await you. Alright, so I've got 13 to spend. And you can only do it once. I heard them talking on the official live stream, and they recommended you take your time in choosing your talents. So let's see what we've got. So Incendio Mastery. Casting Incendio unleashes a ring of flame around you. Accio Mastery. Enemies near a target summoned by Accio are also pulled to you. That wouldn't be great unless I had some sort of like area of effect going on. Enemies near a target levitate by Levioso are also levitated. Okay. So Confringo impacts produce fiery bolts that seek enemy targets. Depulso releases an additional blast directly around you. Defendo casts slice through impacted enemies to strike additional targets. Okay. Well, I can't do any of these anyway because I don't have the spells. So, let's see what we have in Dark Arts. Stupefy has the same effect as a curse on enemies. Cursed enemies take increased damage. Dealing damage to a cursed target inflicts damage to all cursed targets. Expelliarmus has the same effect as a curse on enemies. Cursed enemies take increased damage. And I must be able to cast Flipendo for that. Curse effect remains on an enemy for a longer period of time. Okay. Core. See, I got a lot of these things. Okay. A new spell set is added. Hold right trigger and tap the D-pad in a direction to swap to an additional spell set. That would definitely be useful. Ancient Magic Throw catches and throws. Ancient Magic Throw catches and throws disarm enemy weapons. Okay. Basic cast impacts reduce spell cooldowns. Ooh, I definitely need that because my cooldowns are throwing me off. Successful Protego blocks will contribute to the Ancient Magic meter. Perfect Protego blocks contribute even more. Holding down dodge allows you to vanish quickly and reappear nearby. A new spell set is added. Oh, so that's another spell set. Okay, I understand. It's funny that I can acquire that before I can acquire one. That would be... That's just interesting. Wiggenweld heals you to a greater effect. New spell set. Enemy struck with Stupefy remains stunned for a longer period of time. Wiggenweld heals you to a greater effect. Successfully evading an unblockable attack with dodge contributes to the ancient magic meter. That would be useful. Blocking a spell with perfect Protego will send 2 projectiles back at enemies. Ooh. I like the idea of that. Increases the range of Revelio. Basic cast impacts on airborne enemies contribute more to the ancient magic meter. Okay. It's only 4 options from stealth. Enemy's ability to detect you is reduced. Allows you to sprint while using disillusionment. Enemy's ability to detect you is reduced. And then I don't have that yet, so I can't use that. And then Room of Requirement. Edris Potion makes you invulnerable and deflects projectile attacks back to enemies. Okay, that's pretty powerful. For each Chinese chomping cabbage thrown, a second chomping cabbage is generated and released at no cost. Okay. Maxima Potion causes attacks to have additional increased damage and break enemy shields. Okay, so definitely in this core area, I want to get one of these. And definitely want this. Yeah, this. I definitely want this. Yeah, I want this too. Don't need that right now. I think I'm fine without that. Yeah, let's go ahead and get that too. Go back to spells here. I think I want to do this for sure. And yeah, let's get all 3. Stealth. This, I think, will come in handy soon. But I don't really need to go faster. I'll just do 1 for now. We'll grab this. Yeah, we'll grab this as well. So I've got 2 more. I'm not sure if I want to tap into the dark arts just yet. But the way I'm playing my character. My character, he's figuring stuff out, you know? Yeah, I'm just not going to do that yet. So going back here. We will... We'll grab this. And... debating, do I want another option for spells? I don't have a lot yet, but Be nice to be able to flip through them immediately. Now let's make the Wiccan Wells more efficient. Alright, that's what I'm doing for now. So now I exit the chamber. Something down there. I know I will be back.
I found the pages and the map chamber. Why would I need the book?
And I think we'll finish this up and then call it an evening.
Imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented
Revelio.
It's one of those special chests. Now is the time I can use my Yep, I can use my extra slot here. So I want to put this at B. I want to put Lumos at Y. I'll put Reparo at A. No. Actually, think what I'll do. I'll put Leviosa at A, and I'll put Reparo at X. That way I have one thing that I can use offensively, but then the rest are utilitarian. Yeah, for now, with what I have, that'll work. Haha. Poor chest. He's so disappointed.
Revelio.
So disheartened. His little eye. I feel like those should be lit.
Incendio. Revelio. I'm back at Hogwarts.
Interesting.
I wonder when Professor Fig will be back. I did promise him I wouldn't neglect my studies while he was away. Suppose I have enough to distract myself with till he returns with the book. Accio.
Unidentified back item. Interesting. So I just want to make my way out of here to someplace I recognize, and then I can make a save there.
You need to learn Depulso, the banishing charm. Useful for pushing objects or adversaries away. Complete the required tasks and meet me in my classroom.
Okay. Let's check what's around the corner here. Aha! I thought that might be over here. Ah! I'm getting so good at that. I'm not stealing his things. I'm acquiring his things. That's locked. Okay, so that's the way I probably need to go anyway. So before I go that way, oh, I can't go in there without busting through, and I think that's what I assume that's what the Depulso charm would do.
Revelio.
Okay, cool. I know the charm, Alohomora, but I just can't cast it. Oh, another one. Hello there.
Revelio.
Urn of Ashes. This particular urn is rumored to have once borne the inscription, Pioneer in Dragon Taming. Should not have started with the Hungarian Horntail. That's funny.
That's it.
Perfect.
Revelio.
I heard a page. It was so far away. I can't tell where it is. It's too far away. There.
Revelio.
Sleeping Dragon statue. The Hogwarts motto, Draco Dormiens Nunquam Titilandus. I always mess up on that last one. Titilandus. Titilandus, probably, in Latin. Means never tickle a sleeping dragon. Fortunately, this particular sleeping dragon is made of stone and will never awaken. It may be tickled to absolutely no effect. Hey. If you remember what happened in the last books, you know that dragon could potentially wake up.
Revelio.
I heard another one somewhere. But it sounded like it's to my left, so it's probably in there. Yeah, we're not going to worry about it. I just need to make my way out of here somehow, some way. Hello, sirs, madams. Another one. I'm finding them everywhere today. Keeping my streak up.
Revelio.
Okay. Where am I going? Where am I going? Oh, okay. I see. Flying class is next. Awesome. And I see where I am, so I will head toward the courtyard, and then that's where I'll call it. Oh yeah, I want to do that. I want to do this first. For sure. I'm of the proper level now for that other quest outside the castle. And new enemy. Pensive Protector. Use Expelliarmus to disarm these sentinels, as they are more vulnerable once their weapons leave their hands. Hitting a Pensive Protector with a powerful attack after it has been disarmed will drop it to its knee, making it momentarily vulnerable to further attacks before it regains the strength to summon its weapon. Good to know. And our stone dragon, yes. What else? Inventory. Pages from the book. Can't read anything on the pages, but that art looks interesting. That is better. Looks the same as this. Take this to the room of requirement to reveal its qualities. Okay. Whenever we can get to that, we'll get to that. Oh, I have to acquire and use focus potion. Acquire maxima and enters potions and use them simultaneously. Okay.
Lumos.
So it's beside a sphinx. Wherever this sphinx is. This is Professor Ben's office or classroom.
Revelio.
Yep, History of Magic Windows. This set of stained glass windows features Merlin, the four Hogwarts founders, and various other witches and wizards of the age. Ages. I can't speak. It's getting too late. Ah, I see a butterfly. Ah, it's locked. So I can't get to it anyway. Not yet, anyway. Well, I want to make my way to the main rooms that I'm familiar with. Aha! I'm familiar with this place. Okay. This is a good place for me to stay. New location. Right there. And I can save over this one. I do not need that one anymore. All right. That's it for tonight. intrigued about what exactly... Obviously, this person is some sort of seer. He's seen something about what's happening, what's supposed to happen, what's going to happen. So they set up this whole complex maze of challenges and things. So I'm interested to see where they take this. But until next time, bye.